Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. How are we all doing today? I'm really enjoying the Euros right now. I'm not going to go game by game because honestly, there's so much to talk about going game by game, and I just can't be asked to do that. So all I'm going to say is I think the Euros have been top, have been a lot of fun so far. England, even though they got the win against Serbia, it was far from a convincing performance. I don't understand the tactics, to be honest. Trent Alexander Arnold playing in midfield, I just don't understand it. I know people are going to say it's only the first game, so Southgate can try stuff, but I would say that's what the friendlies are for. That's what the qualifiers are for, and that's what the friendlies are for. So you can try stuff, not to wait to the first game of the European Championships for you to try stuff. And speaking of people playing in weird positions, why was Phil Foden playing on the left? We all know Phil Foden plays his best stuff on in the centre, in the midfield. That's where he plays for Man City. I just don't understand, to be honest, what the tactics were. The team felt really imbalanced at times, and from the best player on the pitch, period, was Jude Bellingham. In the first half, in the first half, they couldn't get near Bellingham. In the second half, I would say Bellingham wasn't as effective, but to be honest, in the second half, England were just flat, to be honest. And and even if England get out of the group, I think it's really unlikely that they get anywhere near the finals, to be honest with you. But we'll have to wait and see about that. But as I say, they're probably going to get out of the group, but I can't see them going anywhere near the finals. If the players they played yesterday, the the two centre backs were really good in my opinion. I really thought they played well. Obviously, obviously one of them was John Stone, but I can't remember who the Palace centre back was. It's really going to annoy me. Obviously, no disrespect intended. Genuinely forgotten. I've just genuinely forgotten what the player's name what the player's name was. Thank you, mate. Go, go and go and support the Villa Forever podcast. It's a great podcast if you enjoy football conversation and football interviews or soccer interviews, whatever you want to refer to it as. So as I was saying, if anybody knows the name of the second centre back, let me know. Because I've genuinely had them, and I've genuinely forgotten what the player's name was. I know he played for Palace, but I've just forgotten. That thank you, mate. By the way, I appreciate the support. So as I was saying, so far it's been an interesting tournament. I think I think so far I wouldn't say there's been so far I feel like it there hasn't been like a major upset, if you know what I mean. I guess you could say Belgium today, but to be honest, at this point I don't think Belgium are that are that are that highly rated when it comes to tournament play. Obviously they do well in the qualifiers, but when it comes to the big tournaments, Belgium always fail to disappoint. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Thank you for letting me know. Uh, the, so, so moving on from football, to be honest with you, mate, I'm not really that interested in the new main event for UFC 303. As I said in my video, as I said in my video, we've seen we've seen we've seen Proacta versus Pereira before, and Pereira knocked out Proacta. So I think it'll be a similar thing in this fight as well. So as I said, honestly, no. It, Adesanya's coming back UFC 305 against Dracus Duplessis for the middleweight belt. I don't know why Adesanya gets a title shot his first fight back, but he does. So that's something I'm interested in, just because I like Adesanya as a fighter. But if I'm being honest, I just don't like the fact that people come back off a layoff and they instantly get a title shot. I understand it from a business perspective, obviously, but I just find it a bit lame, to be honest. We'll have, we'll have, we'll have to wait and see. To be honest, as I said, I really don't think I really don't think Yuri Proacta can be can beat Alex 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 Alexander Pereira, but we'll have to wait and see. Maybe, maybe maybe I'm just being a bit of a downer on on this whole event. I watched I watched Glass of the Castle yesterday. It was a pretty good event. I mean, it wasn't a great event, but it was all right. The I Quit match between AJ and Cody was a really enjoyable matchup. The main event was solid. Bailey versus Piper Niven was a okay match. The women's tag team title, the women's tag team titles, it started off well, and then toward the end, it got a bit awkward in places, but it was fine. It wasn't terrible. Obviously, obviously in the main event, they did the big angle with Punk and him him costing Drew the match. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they do there. I really enjoyed the Punk and Drew feud so far. I think they work well together. Obviously, Punk got injured, and obviously that's a that 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 obviously never want to see anybody get injured. But when you think about what they've done since Punk's got injured, I think they've been able to prolong. They've been able to keep it going in an interesting way. So we'll have to wait and see. To, to be to be to be honest with you, I'm probably not gonna watch. I'm probably not gonna watch the last fight night. Yeah, I've heard like that, mate. It's about I believe it's about my I've heard about that. It, it's it's called the Smashing Machine, isn't it? That's what the film is called, and I believe it's about it. Why am I blanking on his name? Is it Mark? Is it Mark Coleman? That's really gonna piss me off. Yeah, yeah, Mark Coleman. So yeah, that should be an interesting. That should be an interesting film to see. That should be an interesting film to watch. To be honest with you, everyone, when it comes to MMA and just combat sport in general, combat sport in general, my interest has really not been there. Uh, Like, obviously, obviously, I'm not. Obviously, I'm still gonna watch the big fights, but I'm just saying, week to week, my interest has not been there. I, I'm, st- I still have not watched the Tank fight from the weekend, so I need to get on that. So, so when it comes to interviews, I'm trying to reach out to people, but as I always say, it will take time. So, I think I'm gonna call it a day for tonight, everyone. Thank you for the support. Thank you to everybody in the comments. Sorry, in the live chat. I hope everybody has a good night or day whenever you're watching this. And thank you for the support. See, see you soon. Have a good day. Bye bye. Good night. What the fuck did I say? You know what I meant. Goodbye. Have a good day. See you soon. Thank you for the support.